So we are now dealing with 5 strange things about the prodigal son's senior brother. This prodigal son had a senior brother, and there are 5 strange things I've gathered about this senior brother of the prodigal son. Number 1, he seemed equal with his father in heart. He seemed to be equal with his father in the heart. Why would I say this? He told his father point blank that I have been obedient to your commandment. So somebody who is so bold to tell his father that I've been obedient to your commandments all this while, it means that he was obedient to the father. So if you don't take care, you might think that his obedience is equal to probably he also thinking about when is my younger brother coming home. But the fact that your son is obedient to you does not mean he is equal with you in heart. What you think about your other son might not be the same as he thinking about his own brother. And a typical example, when God gave the life of Saul to David, Saul could have been destroyed by David easily, but David was afraid to kill the anointed of God. But this David gave birth to a son. His name was Absalom. Absalom was wishing to kill his own father, chasing him to kill him. The fact that David had good heart for the anointed of God did not mean that his own son Absalom will be afraid of touching the anointed like his father. So it seems that the boy was equal with the father in heart for his own younger brother. Number 2, he listened to the servant outside home. When he was coming from farm, he heard music. He heard a lot of sound, something like party going on home. And then he called one of the servants outside home. And when the servant told him all that was happening, this man became angry. There are a lot of us, we are not in the church, or probably we are in the church, but the kind of things we hear outside the church is so dangerous. In Ghana, they say if a frog comes from the river and tell you that the crocodile is dead, you should believe him. So where was the servant coming from? The servant was coming from the house. And so if somebody hears a Christian talking evil about Christianity, what do you expect people out there to say about the church? This senior brother of the prodigal son listened to an insider, but it was outside the house, and that made him make a mistake by staying out. All right, so the third point was that he was angry because of a fatted cow. He was angry because of a fatted cow. Let me put it this way. The Bible said calf. Calf means the younger cow. So when he came in and was talking to his father, he said, I've been with you for all these years and have obeyed you, your commandments and all that, but you have not given me even a kid. A kid means young goat. Young goat to have a party with my friends by killing that kid. But when this my stubborn brother came, you have killed the fatted. He was emphatic. The fatted calf. It means that particular fatted calf, this senior brother was eyeing that calf. Maybe they were going to sell that calf for him to have a share, or probably there was going to be a big party one day for him to enjoy. And when he realized the father had killed that fatted calf for that stubborn brother, he became angry. So I could see that his anger was purely based on the fatted cow the father killed. Number 4, he stayed outside the house because of bitterness. Now let me do some comparison here. The younger brother was outside home. Do you remember? The prodigal son went into a far country. This time around, this senior brother who is obedient, who respects the father, who was even coming from farm, this guy is living in the house with the father, obeying him and everything. But this time around, he was also outside the house. So the fact that you have not taken your inheritance and traveled to a far country does not mean you can also not be outside the church. You can be in the church and your heart will not be in the church. The guy was outside home, just like his brother who was in a far country. Bitterness can make you stay outside the church. Bitterness can make you stay outside home. So please, let's check that. And I think it will augur well with us if we know this. The fifth thing that was strange for me about this brother of the prodigal son is that he expressed his feeling to the father. You see, usually obedient sons are usually seen to be the lenient type, the calm type. They don't talk. You see, when the father says sleep, they sleep. But this time, this senior brother shocked the father. He said, he pointed it out to the father. He said, I have been with you for all these years. I have respected you. I don't know how the father will look at the son that day, the way he was expressing himself. He was pointing it to the father. What he felt was a mistake of the father. So he said, you have not given me even a kid. It's like saying, you have been with you, supporting you, doing everything for you. You've never taken me abroad. But when my brother came, you've taken him abroad. You've never taken me to this small town here. But you have taken my younger brother, the stubborn one, to abroad. What do you think you are doing? Father, you think it's okay for me to accept this? So the young boy or the senior brother who was seen to be calm, respectful, obedient, is now expressing his feeling. I think it is strange but good. Sometimes we must learn how to express our feeling. We should tell God that, God, why have we been in church for all these years and we are not seeing this promotion? We are not getting the visa. We are not getting the prosperity. We are not getting that. I think there is nothing wrong when you sometimes point it out to God, that God, this is my situation. I've been here for too long. You need to change my situation. Thank you for joining this one. I'm bringing to you other episode of this mysteries in the prodigal son story, and so please stay tuned. Get to know more of the other videos. If you have any question or misunderstanding, you can express your feelings. You can share them at the comment section. We all study together. If you want me to do presentation on a certain topic too, you can please message me at the comment section, and I'll have time to deal with that. May the Lord be with you. Bye bye.